Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some really interesting things to go over. Two new events have been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Riddler has come out and told us when Pokemon Legends EA is going to be coming out. We also have some new Nintendo stuff to go over and some new Nintendo Switch 2 rumors as well, which are very likely to be real because they've already predicted quite a few things correct. So there's a lot of things to talk about today. If you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over these new events for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're now into the Halloween portion of the month, and as you can expect, a lot of ghost-type events are also happening. So we've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Mass Outbreak event has been announced. You get a boosted chance to find Ghastly, Misdreavus, Shuppet, and Bramblin, and it runs from the 28th of October through to October the 31st. Now, it doesn't look like these are shiny boosted or mark boosted as of right now. Of course, that could change when we do get the event actually live, but this is a new Halloween ghost type inspired event, obviously because it's the spooky month. So that's the Mass Outbreak event, and then we also have a Terror Raid event that's also been announced as well for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the theme of Halloween. So we've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet raid event has been announced. 5-star raids featuring Ghost Terror type Gengar will also run from the 28th of October through to the 31st of October. So that is, what, this weekend, I do believe, or it might not even be this weekend. It's actually next Monday through to next Thursday. So we don't actually have an announcement for this weekend. So maybe that is going to be revealed soon, or maybe we're just going to have nothing, who knows. But either way, those are the new spooky ghost type raid events and mass outbreaks. I mean, we knew we were going to get something ghost related. We do still have, I think, like 2 starters left for the 7-star raids, so we'll probably get those in November. And then after that, who knows, maybe it's going to be legendaries, maybe they're going to do reruns of all the starters. We don't know, but either way, those are the new events for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Moving on, we have a pretty big update from Riddler. He's just come out and told us when the release period is going to be for Pokemon Legends EA, or when it was supposed to be, but it could get changed now because obviously of all the leaks and stuff. Even though nothing's really been leaked about Pokemon Legends EA, either way, he's still come out and told us like when the original release date was going to be. Now, I'm not talking about the original release date before it got pushed back, because we all know now from the leaks it was supposed to come out in 2024 this year, but then it got delayed. But he's telling us the release date of that kind of delayed date, but it could get delayed again because of the leaks, if that makes sense. So we have Riddler here saying, wondering why still not a single screenshot of Ikaku, so Pokemon Legends EA, it's the code name, got leaked. A few groups already browsed them. And then he goes on to say, the main source leaker stated they don't want to leak anything specifically ZA and Generation 10 related. I don't know about other leakers. And then we had Riddler here saying they shared it in private. So I don't know how he knows that, but he's basically saying that the leaker who has leaked everything so far has basically given information or leaked information to private kind of parties, and now he's like, well, why hasn't that also been leaked? Because one of those people is probably going to leak it. So apparently, according to Riddler, it is out in the wild. Like, people do have, I don't know if they have like the source code or whatever, or the actual game, because remember, the leaker has played the game, he's played all the way through. So I don't know if that's what they've leaked or if he's just leaked like screenshots, etc. But this person has leaked the game. Like, apparently they do now actually have put it into the wild, which they didn't say they were going to do. But according to Riddler, I don't know how he knows it, it is in the wild. So even though we were all like, it's okay, the leaker's not going to post anything, he said that, he's lied. He's given it to people. So it could be really, really bad now. It's now a matter of time. Like, if these people that have it, we don't know how many people have it, we don't know who he gave it to or whatever, I'm assuming just close parties. If they change their mind and they want to leak it, then they have the power to. So that's kind of worrying, and that's why Legends EA may get postponed. It's really, really bad if it gets leaked. Like, I know a lot of people want to see information just because it's been so dry and they've given us absolutely nothing. But if this game gets leaked, it's going to be really, really bad, because it's going to either get delayed. I don't think it's going to get cancelled, even if the full game gets leaked. But it will get delayed. Like, there's no way they're going to not change stuff, because otherwise everyone would have already played it. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of scary to think about, but that's the first thing. But he then went on to say the original launch window is between A and J. So that's April and June next year, which is kind of when we were expecting it. So obviously we get the Pokemon Presents in February, and then between April and June is when Pokemon Legends EA is going to be coming out, according to Riddler. But now he says, I have no idea if they would do some adjustments because of the leak. So apparently we are going to be getting it next April, May, or June. Like, that is the release window of Pokemon Legends EA, which is very, very good, because that's an early release window, which we kind of expected anyway. A lot of people were going to be saying, like, oh, it's going to be next year, November or something, and I just didn't think that was going to be the case, because it's just way too far in advance. I've been saying, like May, June for the longest of time, and hey, I'd love to get it in April as well. We'll get the release date. If it is April, May, or June, we might even get the release date in the next trailer. But then, if it is going to get pushed back because of the leaks, does that mean the trailer's then going to get pushed back? There's a lot of kind of things to kind of think about and dissect. But either way, if nothing gets changed, like nothing gets adjusted or anything because of the leak, then it's going to be coming out between April, May, and June, which is, like I say, not far away at all. But if it gets delayed again, it could then be, like I say, November 25 or something like that. So fingers crossed nothing gets leaked, and we'll be getting the game then. If stuff does get leaked, could get pushed back. It might already be getting pushed back, even though it hasn't been leaked properly. We just don't know. But that's what Riddler has said today. And again, you can take his word for it or not. His credibility is still a little bit all over the place until he gets something like spot on right. But he's been saying we're going to get news soon. And now he's saying that the game could get pushed back because of the leak. So, again, he's always kind of backtracking on what he's saying. But either way, hopefully we get something soon. But either way, just wanted to quickly go over that today because it's quite a big bit of information. Him just out and out telling us when it was supposed to come out. Like, I know he just says A and J, but that's obviously April and June. Like, they're the only 2 months it can possibly be. Like, some people will be like, well, why can't it be August? But obviously August follows June and July, and it'd be like, that's just not chronologically how it would work. But anyway, that's that. Moving on, we do also have this as well. It's a new, I'm not going to go over the trailer, but there's basically another special trailer for Pokemon Pocket. Cerebi update, a special trailer open up for the Pokemon TCG and Pokemon TCG Pocket has been released to celebrate the Pokemon TCG's 28th anniversary. Remember, Pocket is out very, very soon. It's out in 9 days, which I feel like a lot of people have kind of forgot about just simply because of the leaks and stuff. But yeah, Pocket is literally out in 9 days. I'm very excited to play it. I think a lot of other people are very excited to play it. The general consensus is that people are really enjoying this game. So yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to it. I didn't get it from like the New Zealand VPN or anything. I should have probably done it because it was very easy to get. But yeah, I may as well just wait the 9 days now until it's out and when it's on the global release and stuff. But yeah, they basically just released another trailer for it. And again, that'll probably be like the last trailer until obviously it comes out. So that's that. Moving on, we do have a little bit of very interesting information to go over. So basically, there was that whole Nintendo playtest program that went out. You had to like sign up for it or something. It was like 1,000 people got to do it. And basically they were like, don't leak it. It's been leaked. We now know what this playtest thing is. So we've got Nintendo Everything here tweeting out saying the first Nintendo Switch Online playtest program details and images have leaked, revealing that it's a new kind of game. So we didn't know if it was going to be for the Switch 2, whether it was going to be like, I don't know, voice, like party chat, stuff like that. It's nothing like that. It is a brand new game. So Nintendo Switch Online playtest program details leaked. So the official website for Nintendo Switch Online playtest program was updated today, revealing details about the whole thing it's actually about. There's been plenty of speculation as to what Nintendo has been planning. Various theories have been floating around, including GameCube support on Switch Online, a potential Miiverse return, and more. However, it turns out that Nintendo is testing out a new kind of game. So based on official images shared by ex-user Ethan_thisguy, the goal is to work with others to fully develop a massive, expansive planet by utilizing creativity and framed resources. So new lands, enemies, and resources will appear while players progress through the planet. So it's a little bit like an MMO, basically. It's like a big MMO that's available online and stuff. One core part of the experience are beacons, which emit a healing light that purifies and develops the land. The description points out how players repeat the process until their current planetary block is considered fully developed. Another aspect of the game mentioned is the dev core, which is like a social hub. Here players can gather with others while also leveling up their characters, getting items, and more. And then also, this is like a couple of the images and stuff like that. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is kind of a little bit what it looks like. And it says, based on what we heard shortly after the announcement of the test, it seemed Nintendo was against participants sharing information. Like, they didn't have to sign NDAs or anything like that, but Nintendo were basically like, don't leak it. It was always going to get leaked. Like, there's no way they can keep and hold on that many people not leaking it. Given the way the internet works, though, no one expected that request to hold. It's unclear what the plans are for this game beyond today's test. Meanwhile, participants will be able to give it a shot when it officially begins this Wednesday. If you missed the original Switch Online playtest program announcement, we've got you covered here. So, it looks like it's going to be quite a fun, like, MMO game. But yeah, not really what anybody was really expecting. So, yeah, sounds good. Looking forward to it. Who knows when it's going to be available for everybody. But yeah, it basically has been leaked now. So, that's that. And then finishing things off for today, I did want to go over this Nintendo Switch 2 rumor, which is likely to be legit because of it getting this right. So, like I say, it was posted on 4chan, so as always, take it with a grain of salt, but they've got stuff right, so that's why it's a little bit more likely to be true. And we don't have to wait very long anyway. It says potential leak of the Switch 2 is posted by Light, saying the trailer revelation for next Wednesday, so this Wednesday, as always with a grain of salt. So it could be in a couple of days when this gets announced. But either way, it says, don't ask how I know this, but the Switch 2 is being revealed next Wednesday. And it's literally just called the Nintendo Switch 2, which we kind of know anyway. I think it was already leaked that it's just called the Nintendo Switch 2. But either way, apparently it's going to be in a couple of days at the time I'm recording this video. So it says apparently it's a 3-minute video showing off the new system. Because remember, it's been 8 years since the Switch was revealed, like I think yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. So it would make sense for them to announce the Switch successor around the time they announced the original Switch. But either way, it says it's literally just called the Switch 2. It's apparently a 3-minute video showing off the new system. So the first game you will see for the system is a brand new Mario Kart game, which is obviously going to be mad because we all love Mario Kart. It's a great game. It's a big seller as well for Nintendo. We all know how the last one did and how well it sold and stuff, and I could see the next one only doing more than that. It says the game has characters from Zelda, F-Zero, Star Fox, and Pikmin as new racers. So I don't think it means actual Pikmin are going to be racing, but obviously it'd be like, what's his name, like Oliver and stuff like that. And then, yeah, obviously Zelda, F-Zero, so maybe like Captain Falcon, Star Fox, you got Fox, Falco, Wolf, stuff like that. It has 8-player split screen mode, which for me is going to be that's quite a lot going on. But I guess if you're on a big TV screen, then I guess it wouldn't be too bad. But if you're on a relatively small one, it'd be like, your screen would be like so small. But yeah, 8-player split screen mode. Then goes on to say, a new look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, showing playable Silux and a multiplayer mode. And it says a remake of Kid Icarus Uprising. It says there's a tiny peeks at a new 3D Mario and Animal Crossing. So that 3D open world Mario game is something that has been kind of like rumored about quite a bit. It's popped up a lot of places, and again, I could only see them doing that because we've obviously had open world Mario, we've had open world Pokemon, we've had open world Zelda, and they've done really well. Like Scarlet and Violet has sold very well. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom sold very well. So it only makes sense to make an open world Mario 3D game. And then as well as that, Animal Crossing, I mean, yeah, Animal Crossing is a massive seller. And I think that there's been like rumors and stuff about the Animal Crossing game, and it sounds really good. Again, whether they're true or not, we don't know. But yeah, if that did get revealed in this Switch 2 presentation, that'd be huge. Shows a bunch of third-party games, including Monster Hunter Wilds and Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, which obviously just came out, so that kind of makes sense it'd be thrown on that. And it says the system releases in May, so that's next May, which obviously is around the time that Legends EA releases as well. According to Riddler, he said, you know, April, May, June. So maybe the Switch 2 is going to be the release, like maybe the Legends EA is going to release for the Switch 2 as well. Maybe if they're both coming out at the same time, you could kind of see that being the case. So maybe that's why we're not seeing any gameplay yet. Maybe they're just waiting to show gameplay in the Switch 2. I know there's no mention of Pokemon here, but obviously if this is not true, they could easily show Legends EA gameplay during the Switch 2 presentation. But either way, it says, yeah, the system releases in May, sometime around Golden Week in Japan, and it's the same month as Super Nintendo World opening in Orlando. And it says the full reveal is going to be in January/February. And then literally like a day later or something, it says first confirmation about the leak. So it says big news, May 22, 2025, Super Nintendo World, one of 5 immersive worlds at Universal Epic Universe theme park, officially opens at Universal Orlando Resort. So the fact that they got this right, because it's a very like precise bit of information. It's not something you can just easily guess, in my opinion. And so yeah, they got that right, this was like posted a day after this rumor came out. So obviously they've got that right. Again, it could have been lucky, it could have been a lucky guess, who knows, but we don't have to wait long anyway. It's literally Wednesday that this would get revealed. So we might even get the announcement tomorrow on Tuesday, or whatever. But if it does get announced, like I said, I'm recording this before any kind of announcement. If it does get announced, expect all of this to be true as well if it does get announced for Wednesday, because like I said, they've already got this right, and if they get the announcement date right as well, then you kind of just expect all of it to be true. But either way, still take it with a grain of salt, but this is like the most reliable kind of Switch 2 leak that we've had so far, just because they actually have a little bit of evidence supporting it and backing it and stuff like that. But either way, let me know your thoughts on this rumor here. Do you think it's true or not? Again, don't have to wait long anyway. Let me know your thoughts on the playtesting as well. Are you lucky enough to play it? And if so, how are you, well, make sure, like, obviously it's available on Wednesday, so if you are lucky enough to play it, you know, let us know how it goes and stuff. And then also, what are your thoughts about the release window for Legends EA? Do you think that it is going to get pushed back? Do you think it is going to get delayed? Or do you think it is just still going to come out between April, May, and June? And then also, yeah, the events next Monday also for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, it's everything from me. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Like I say, leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.